Hello, guys,
Hi guys.
and welcome to
The
the Nerdy
Nerdy
Archive,
Archives.
aka welcome to the shit
Yeah,
show.
so if you if you listened to last week's episode, I broke Autumn's model. Her hair
Yeah,
will not move, and I found out how it happened. I deleted the front hair bones. So
hair
they're
bones.
just dormant. Like Autumn, move your head all the way back. Like
Okay,
like tilted up.
yeah,
Let's see, they're stuck in place. So
yeah,
it's next week. I will fix it.
yeah.
It's just
It'll eventually.
don't mind
Yeah, don't mind me looking a
a
little.
little scuffed, but that's okay because it's
Yeah,
the shit show, and
it is the shit show.
it wouldn't be the shit show without something fucked up. So
True, truthfully. Okay. So hi guys, happy New Year, happy New Year. We survived another year. We all survived another year. That's something. That's something to aspire to, I guess.
yay!
Yay! We're totally not dead inside.
Not after the week I had.
Yeah, fair. Me either. Actually, yeah, that's a mood. So guys, we are going to do the first 6 months of the year planning.
Yes,
Not only is it more manageable, um, for our hectic ass lives to do it this way. Um, it's also it gives us time to brainstorm because frankly, as much as I do want to revisit old like games and topics, I do want to try to eventually figure out some new things that we can incorporate, and that's going to take time
yes,
and research.
yes.
So this first 6 months is probably going to be a little bit more of the same. We will, I hopefully think that we need to reintroduce Behind the Archives,
Agreed.
which we definitely fell out of. We fell out of everything. We fell out of everything.
Everything. Gee,
Everything.
holidays, man.
I know. The holidays kicked my ass.
We didn't have time to prepare anything or
And let's not forget that all of November was between my dental surgery, the freaking household getting COVID. It, it was just not it.
no.
So, it's yeah, it's a start. It's a new start, but with some old favorites, I guess would be. I'm trying to spell and talk at the same time. This is going to be interesting. Does anyone else have trouble spelling the word February?
No.
I can't spell it correctly.
How do you spell
Never
it?
have. February.
Oh,
I'm freaking stupid.
there's an R before the U.
I know this now.
I
I
the way I
am
remember
stupid.
it is Feb R, Feb R, and then Uary.
February.
Yeah, that's literally the only way I can remember.
Okay. Yeah, I'm shitty at spelling. I might be a writer at heart, but that don't mean I'm good at spelling. Let it be known.
It's fair.
Dead ass.
There's something so profound about a writer who can't spell.
Thank you. I try so hard to be so deep. I truly I make it my mission to be an enigma.
That's the name of the ring I'm wearing right now.
Oh, that's nice. That's
Enigma.
cool.
Yeah.
That is freaking cool. That's a cool ass name, let me say. Also, one second here. I was trying to find da. Shut up, me. I future past me.
Nobody's
Oh
talking to you
wait.
past you.
3 days. So we're calling it today. We are officially on year 2 of the Nerdy Archives.
Holy shit.
Our first episode of the revamp was uploaded on January 9th.
I love it.
We are in year 2, baby.
That's crazy. Should
We
I
have
should I mark these as different seasons so like all of last year's videos can go in the one that says season one?
we should.
Okay, I'll do that. So we're on our second season.
Yes. I love it. Okay. I'm okay. You know what? We're going through. I love that this is already a train wreck because, like, I'm trying to type and talk at the same time, which apparently I can't do,
Do you
which is
want
very concerning for any future job I want to consider. Because,
do you, do you want me to do it?
no, 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 I got it. I got it. I got
Okay.
it. I'm at March. I'm at March. I got March. April. Eh, May. Almost done. Almost done, guys. And June. I always spell out the four-letter months, even though they technically are only supposed to be like JUN and JUL. I always spell them out because like they're only one more letter.
Fair. I always spell it out too.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Spaces. I did it. I'm proud of myself.
Heck
I'm
yeah.
learning how to make tables. Alrighty, guys. Okay, so this week, planning the next 6 months.
Yep.
Um, but per usual, we are going to do some mental health checking in. And just kind of say how our first week of 2024 is gone. Spoiler alert, not great.
Nope.
But per usual,
You're gonna
I'm
make me
gonna
go
make Amy
first, yes.
first.
Alrighty.
Alrighty.
Oh my god. Okay, so because everybody was returning to office, Monday was actually pretty quiet, like nothing too crazy happened. I wish that would have lasted the rest of the fucking week, but it didn't. Um, Tuesday. Wait, no, I'm sorry. Holy shit, I had Monday off. I was talking about Tuesday because we came back Tuesday. I'm dumb. Yeah.
Got you.
So Tuesday was fine. It was chill. Um, Wednesday rolls around, and of
Mhm.
course, I had my tattoo appointment
Mhm.
to get it colored, which it looks lovely. I'm not gonna post a picture because it is bloody as fuck. So
Yes.
we're just gonna like I'll put a picture when it's actually like fully healed.
Right.
So Tuesday, I not Tuesday. Oh my god, Wednesday. For fuck's sake, I'm fucking dumb right now. So
It's
Wednesday,
all
I
right.
only
We all are.
worked. Wednesday, I actually took the whole day off, but I did jump on to like get in a call really quick for a kickoff.
Right.
But dude, I played boulder skate until I had to go get my to go out to Howl, right?
Mhm.
But anyway, so as I'm playing, I keep getting blown up like group chats and emails, and it's just like a bunch of fucking chaos. And I like reached out to Mike and I apologize. Like, dude, of course, like the one day I take off, like all this shit's happening and I'm sorry. Like it's all my programs and like, you know.
Right.
He's like, "No, don't worry about it." Like he's like if I wasn't doing this, I would have nothing to do. So,
Right.
um so my tattoo only took an hour,
Mhm.
but then I went over to Shane's because I was out there already.
Right.
He got a job. He
Okay.
starts on Monday
All right.
at 8 a.m. So, from 8 to 4, he is going to be at work. He is going to be a normal person with a normal job, like not like I guess like technically an 8 to 4, right? Like a 9 to 5. So hopefully
Right.
he doesn't blow me up during the fucking day asking me to come out there because he's gonna
Right.
realize shit when people get off work they don't want to do anything.
Right.
So I'm really hoping. So like that was like the last day I saw him, right? Like this week. So like hopefully I'm hoping that happens. Thursday was just super busy. I had to fix so much shit.
Right.
I don't even want to talk about it. But Friday,
That's fair.
fucking
Mhm.
Friday.
Mhm.
So my boss sends us a meeting notice and it's called EPS update. So everybody thought it was about who was like taking over Lynn's projects, right? Because Lynn's last day was
Right.
Thursday.
Right.
So it was like super last minute, literally like a minute before she wanted to have the call.
Mhm.
So as soon as everybody gets in, she gets on camera, and I was like, shit,
Not good. Right.
this is not about Lynn's shit. So my company's biggest client is GM.
Mhm.
I work on GM.
Right.
Well, GM decided that they're putting bids out for other companies to bid on them because they want a company that will do from start to finish for an email, right? Like
Right.
we don't do creative, we don't,
Mhm.
do the data and all that shit. So so they let my company bid, right? So I'm hoping either it can go two different ways. So we win the contract again and there's just more
Right.
work. And I
Which
would
is fine.
yeah, like it's not really gonna affect me, right? Like I already have
Right.
a crazy amount of work. Or we can lose it
Right.
and I'll be out of a job.
Right.
But I'm sitting there thinking, my job is so niche
Right.
that if another company gets it, I can apply to that company and they'll pay me a lot because, like, nobody wants to learn how to do my job.
Right.
Everyone's afraid of it for some fucking reason.
Right.
So, I don't know. Like, either way, like, I'll be fine.
Well, yeah.
It also like doesn't it's not going to be like an instant transfer thing. It takes like
Right.
a year at least to do it. So, yeah, that's
Yeah.
fun. That was literally like right before I got off work.
Right.
So, I told my like the husband, right? Like husband Mike um what was happening. And he's like, "Well,
Mhm.
let me know cuz I'll apply at the other company too." So,
It's like jump ship.
but like I literally you would have to.
Right.
That is our company's biggest and like client.
Right.
You would
Yeah.
absolutely have to jump ship.
Right.
Um so yeah, that was my week. A little stressful. As you can tell from my voice, I'm still sick.
Mhm.
Um I'm feeling a lot better than I did though. I think it's just like the lingering effects now.
Right.
Um but so for personal life,
Mhm.
my tattoo only I don't know. Like I'm in love with it, right?
Mhm.
I'm scared of what it looks like though.
Nah.
Like it's really bloody, so I can't tell. But like when he was doing it, he was going really, really deep. So I'm hoping it's
Mhm.
as vibrant as I think it's gonna be.
Right.
And it fucking hurt. I hate color. I don't know why I keep doing this to myself. It's a bitch. And of course, like he was going over like some of the parts he was going over the outline and it's still like sore, right? Like it's not fully
Right.
healed. Um
Right.
but yeah, so I think the next tattoo I'm gonna get I'm Autumn, what did you do to me? I'm obsessed with Boulder's Gate.
I'm sorry.
I I think I want to get an us tattoo.
Yeah,
I love us. Us is so cute. I never thought I'd find a brain adorable,
it's very cute.
but I do. Like, um, but I also want to. If you were gonna get owl bear, I would get scratch
That would be
as
cool.
well. Like, it's cute.
That would be cool.
um, other than that, I've just been playing Baldur's Gate after work. We had to restart. Did I tell you?
Yeah, it corrupted.
Yeah, did I tell the podcast?
I don't think you did.
Okay, yeah. So, I think it was Wednesday when I came back from getting my tattoo.
I think so, yes.
So I walk in and Mike's like, "How's your tattoo?" I was like, "It hurts, but it's bloody. Do you want to see it?" So I showed him it. He's like, "Okay, don't be mad." I was like, "What do you mean? What am I gonna be mad about?" He's like, "I tried loading our save file and it crashes my game." And I'm like, "I'm not mad. I'm a little mad. Okay, like
Mhm.
we were we were in Act 3.
Yeah,
It's not like we were far into Act 3, but we were in Act 3."
right,
So I was like, I'm not mad. It's fine. Like, we can restart. It's no big deal. There's a lot of stuff we missed out on, too. So
right.
it was fine. So we're currently still in Act 1. We just got to the Hell Forge. So
Gotcha.
we're almost done. Um, I made everybody hot and gothic, as you do.
As you do.
I was a cleric, but then I switched to a fighter because we were lacking damage.
Yeah,
Um, I'm trying to think of what else. I think that's it. Literally, like, just work sucks. I'm curious to see how many people are gonna preemptively jump ship
right.
because, like, dude, if my company loses this, they're fucking stupid and they're done. So, like, you better fork out the fucking money.
Yeah,
I'm fine either way. I'll go to the other company. It's chill, but
right.
yeah, I'm really
Rough
trying to
week.
think of if anything else happened, but like, oh my God, dude. Okay, so. Was it Thursday after work? Mike's mom wanted to go to Outback, not Outback, excuse me, Texas Roadhouse, which Mike's like, yeah, sure, I'm down because we had gift cards and we love Texas Roadhouse.
Mhm.
I never want to go out to eat with them again.
Mhm.
So we get there and it's busy as fuck, right?
Yeah.
But they already like they preemptively signed up on the app to be like in waiting or whatever.
Right.
It took us like 30 minutes to get a table, which they gave our table to somebody else.
Mm,
I don't know. Either way, we were there for 2 hours, right?
right.
And dude, they were just bitching the whole time and like
Oh,
complaining to the waitress and like why'd they only bring us 4 rolls type thing. Like, dude, we're not their only table. Like, Mike and I are just sitting there in embarrassment, like, just trying to like be so polite to them, right?
yeah.
And when he was tipping, his mom was like trying to figure out how much. And he's like, mind your own fucking business. Like, get out of my business. She's like, yeah, we're only giving her a $5 tip. He's like, yeah, this
uh,
is why I'm not showing you what kind of fucking tip I gave her.
right.
She had to deal with you guys.
Right.
Like, so it's embarrassing. I'm never gonna go with them again.
Valid.
Like, dude, you can't go to a steakhouse and expect to get seated immediately, especially Texas Roadhouse.
Yeah, I've
Like,
never been.
it's so good. I love it. I got their bloomin' onion. Like, they call it a cactus bloom or whatever.
Mhm.
It's just a deep fried onion. Um, but I got it, and then they started, they were fucking talking shit. Like, I don't like the way their batter tastes. It's boring. I prefer their like Texas Roadhouses over Outback.
Yeah.
So it's like I didn't buy this for you guys. I'm eating it. Fuck you. Like stop making fucking
Right.
stupid little comments. It was just annoying. But yeah.
Right.
Oh, my dad won $1,000
Oh,
on the
okay.
lottery.
Wow. Wow.
But you know what's really annoying?
What?
The closest lottery center
Mhm.
is fucking an hour away. And they're only open from 7:45 to 4:45.
Wow.
Yeah, so like I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna take him to go claim this.
That's really funny.
Yeah. But yeah, that was my week. It's shit. I'm just chilling.
Fair.
I'm just going with the flow, man. Whatever happens, happens. That's how I feel this year.
I feel like that is my motto too. I sent you something, by the way.
Yes, I'm looking at it right now. Oh my god, I love it. What is it? Ah, it's
It's it's cleaner.
oh, I love it though. It's my name. I've never seen my
It
name
was
on
your
a.
name. I know. Which I was like, oh my God.
I love it.
Yeah. Yeah. So I forgot to send that to you the other day because it was a long day.
Well, thank you. That made me feel better.
You're welcome. All right. I guess it's my turn.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh God. Okay. Um. So, um, a Monday and Tuesday, did I have Tuesday off? Yes,
Yeah.
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Yeah. So I had Monday and Tuesday off. Um, so the start of the year was okay because I like knocked like two TV show, well, not TV shows, two movies out right off the gate. So I was like very proud of myself. I watched, what did I watch? I figured I would share. Um, Give me a second here. I watched Waco American Apocalypse
Okay.
and the Resident Evil Death Island finally.
Oh yeah, how was it?
Oh, it was so good.
Was it?
So oh, so good. It's so oh God, they just get more and more ridiculous. They're like Fast and the Furious. They just get more ridiculous the further they get in. I love it. I love that shit. Um, so I like, knocked those two out. Um, like right off the bat. Um, Grandpa came over on the first for dinner because he
Hmm.
finally tested negative. Um, and we had dinner. Excuse me. And I streamed Baldur's Gate 3 on Monday night. I totally forgot about that, but I did. Um, yeah. Tuesday was I don't really feel like she'll it's my podcast. My mom got teeth pulled for and fitted for dentures.
Hmm.
So she now has a top plate that she is currently adjusting to, which is a pain in the ass,
Oh
if
yeah.
anyone asks. Um, so like that was my Tuesday, was like just trying to get her through the day because she was very sore and miserable. Um, Rightfully so. Um, Wednesday, I went back to work. Hated every moment of it.
Yep. I feel
Um,
that.
every moment. Really like work wise, it's been okay. Like actual work has been fine. Um, it's more like coworkers and
Yeah.
such that are the problem right now. Um, and I think if I remember correctly, the third was Elle's last day before maternity leave was the third or the fourth. So that was a fun little conversation. Oh no, because literally I told everybody, I was like, she was like, I was like, you're gonna be fine. She's like, or I couldn't be. I'm like, "It's not like you're gonna die." And she's like, "I could." I'm like, "But you're not probably gonna." And I'm like, "Do you have a living will or anything?" She's like, "What am I gonna give? Debt?" She's like, "That's the realist.
Fair.
That's the realist shit." Yeah. You know what? Valid.
You right.
Um,
When you write, you write.
when you write, you write. Um, uh, but that was fun little banter. Um, and then no, not yesterday. The 4th was Thursday? Yes.
Yeah.
Who Thursday was really bad for really no genuine reason. Um, like, I'll get into it. Okay, here we go. This is nothing on M, by the way. I'm gonna mention something that M said, but this is nothing negative per se. It's just the reality of the situation is that M really activates my inferiority complex, and they always have, for various reasons. None of them intentional, mind you. Unfortunately, there's just some people in this world that instantly make me feel lesser than, regardless if they mean to or not. And M is one of those people. Um, so I was like just having like a very casual conversation about how like I really wish that there was like more people on like TikTok and like mostly TikTok because that's my main social media these days.
Mhm.
Like more streamers like me for one, like faceless, just voice over streamers, but also people who like me are like very very mediocre and like actually like struggle to get through games cuz even like specifically talking Baldur's Gate 3 guys because that's what I've been playing since I got it in October. That's when I got it, right? October?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Um, because like I know for a fact there's tons of gamers who got into gaming for the first time, mostly to play, like, Astarian dating sim. We know this. Like it's the whole joke of the whole thing. It's like, holy shit, like I got into this game for a whole different reason and now I'm trying to learn how to play this kind of game. It's a whole joke on the internet. We all know it, at least if you're on that side of TikTok or the internet. So, like, I know there's people who are like me, who are kind of like completely out of their league, so to speak. Um, but it still feels like all the people that I see on TikTok are the ones who, even though they started off as that, they quickly caught on and like already have beaten it. And I've already started like 4 different tabs. And like, it's like I want to see more people like me who are like genuinely new to this kind of game. And like as much as I do love this game, I am very easily overwhelmed cuz like open world like is so overwhelming,
Mhm.
especially when you have a little bit of a completist. Like I'm not like a I have to complete this 100% kind of game person, but like I hate knowing that I left places behind because I didn't search well enough.
Yeah.
And that's even in like linear games like Resident Evil. Like if I skipped out on a room that had like loot that I possibly could have need, it drives me nuts for like the rest of the game. Like I just like to know that I've, surveyed an area well before I continue on, which takes you guessed it, a lot of time. Um and I was just like, I really wish there was more like gamers who were like on social media and posting like, "Oh, like I'm still only in like the beginnings of act 2 or hell, even act 1." And like it would just be nice to like see some representation for like my kind of gaming, you know?
Mhm.
And M, and I know that they didn't mean any ill intent with this, was like, "Well, you've also never played a fantasy game anymore or before, and that's like why it's taking you so long." And I'm thinking, I really don't think that's it, but thank you for your input. Not really. Um, because it's also one of the most infuriating things because not a lot of people have like my sort of life situation. Like a lot of my time, whether it be my choice to do so or not, is not my own.
No, it's not.
Like
You don't have time to like dive in and spend like 8 hours playing.
I I genuinely have not had time to like deep dive into a game for more than like 3 hours since I frankly moved up here.
Yeah. I also have
Like,
very, very many things to say about the whole you never playing a fantasy game before.
I mean, you can once I you can more than freely talk about it once I'm almost done with at least Thursday, Wednesday,
No,
Thursday.
you're good. Yeah, I'm gonna wait.
Um so like that just kind of sent me into like a little bit of like a inferiority complex spiral because it's like my entire life has been like, and this is like going way deeper than just a stupid game. Like let's be real. Like I know this is me using a very simple comment for my mental health to just take a deep dive. But like,
Excuse me.
oh, are you all right?
Yeah, I'm good. Sorry.
No, 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 you're fine. I just want to make sure you're right.
Yeah, I'm good.
Um, it's like gaming, I'm not adequate at. And I know this, and I embrace it. Like it's like, you know what? I'm not good at gaming, but I'm not going to give up playing games because I'm bad at them. Um, and like I know that like my writing is not the most beautiful writing in the universe, and like I struggle a lot with writing more than most people who call themselves writers do. And like a lot of the things I do in my life, I feel very mediocre at, or not even mediocre, just plain awful at. And sometimes hearing even not flat out criticism, but like just kind of nonchalant brushing aside what I'm saying really gets my spiral going. Because it's like, okay, you could have said, "Hey, where are you at? What can I do to help?" You could have said, like not you, but
No, no, I
they
know,
could
I
have
know.
said they could have said like, you know, where are you stuck at? Or maybe, you're focusing like I know where you were last at. Maybe you're focusing too much on this. You don't need to focus on this area. Like it's not, I feel like most people are like, well, that's just babying. And like maybe it's a little bit, but like I want to enjoy the same things that my friends enjoy or that the internet enjoys, frankly. But I'm also in over my head and would like love assistance, Like I would love to find a community that I can be a part of, and I've never had that. I've never, like, other than things I have created myself, like little tiny little spaces, especially online, I've never ever felt like I have like a community.
That's fair.
And like it's like so deep for a stupid comment about a stupid game, but like yeah, that was Wednesday, Thursday. Um and then yesterday was just shit because I had to work till 6, and that shift drives me absolutely bonkers because for some reason it's so much longer than a normal shift. Um I streamed Baldur's Gate 3, and literally last night was a perfect example of what I mean, um, because, like, I wasn't paying attention to it because I was just trying to de-stress because I had a very stressful week. So I wasn't paying attention to like how far I was proceeding, right? Like I wasn't playing to hit a goal, I was playing to distress. But looking back, I'm like, I literally did one thing and then wandered around for an hour and a half. Like just wandering, not making really any progress, just wandering.
No, Shar's Temple is very confusing.
It is. It's very
I
confusing.
I'm not looking forward to that again.
Nobody seems to like that, so at least I know I'm not it's not even that I don't like it, because honestly, it's like every temple in freaking Zelda that I dreaded growing up. Like, I just freaking hate temples.
Yeah, and
Temples of any sort.
unfortunately you have to do it.
Yeah,
Like it's not like
and
an
it's like
optional thing.
right. And it's like, if I were in like, "Oh, I need to make progress mode last night would have drove me nuts." But I genuinely was just playing to de-stress and to talk to you,
hmm
so it was fine.
Dude, you're as you're wandering around, Mike and I are playing on Tactician, so it's like harder.
Yeah.
And that fucking stupid goddamn spider was fucking us up. So
Oh
like
my
as
god.
you're just like la da 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 da, and I'm just like fuck this.
Literally. And like so that was like a whole like stupid mental health spiral that didn't need to happen, but it happened. And then came today, which was fine. Work-wise was fine. Like it went by decently. It was pretty slow because we got snow in the morning.
hmm
I worked at 8 to 4 for context, guys. We were pretty much dead until like 1 o'clock, and then we got to like a normal midday pace. Um, but for some reason, the entire store had babies on their mind today. I guess New Year, more babies. I don't freaking know. But like, entire workplace talking about babies and grandbabies and like my hormonal ass or malfunctioning hormonal ass, whatever, um, was trying not to cry because I started getting to thinking and like I literally this is the thesis I came up with. This is how I rationalize this in my brain, right?
Okay.
Is it work better to regret not having children, or is it better to have a child and then realize after you've had it that you regret it? And I feel like the emotional damage, even unintentional, that you could put on a child, even unintentionally, is not worth it.
No.
So it is better to just regret maybe not having children than
Yeah,
to bring one into this world that you might regret.
I agree.
And it's like, that is such a hard thing. I'm not gonna cry. I swear to God, I'm not gonna cry. I might tear up. I'm not gonna lie. Because it's so hard because I'm like, I like kids. I really do. And I love to like watch things, like experience life and like learn who they are and like I genuinely love like the humanity, of raising a child. Like
Yeah.
but like I think of it like even outside of like a traditional like I get married, yada yada, picket fence, like let's say go on my own. The idea of possibly losing what little identity I have is terrifying.
No, absolutely.
And it's like, do I think I could become resentful? Absolutely. And that is so hard of a pill to swallow because outside of like the biological, like, oh, your clock is ticking as if there's literally not women in their 50s having kids naturally in this day and age.
Yeah.
Like as if like that doesn't exist and we're talking like perfectly normal healthy pregnancies. Like this is like a different age than our ancestors. Like, we truly don't have as much of a biological clock as we did back in the day.
No.
Like, even minus that, like, there's just so many freaking layers to it.
Mhm.
And like, everybody at work tries to be so, I don't even think it's PC. I just think they know me and they like me decently enough that they don't want to be honest with me, which is fine. But it's like, guys, I'm not unrealistic. I have been single my entire life. And the odds of being like within like even like the first 2 3 years of dating I will find the one,
Yeah.
if that even exists, you know? Like I don't even know if that really exists. Truly. Is so slim. So like at this point, it's kind of like you have to pick. Like, and I know that sounds like so like you don't have to pick, but in my head, it's like relationship or child. And those two things cannot coexist at the moment. It's one or the other.
Yeah.
And like that is so overwhelming and frustrating that I'm back to like not wanting to think about it at all. Which is so hard because it's like everybody's having kids and I'm so happy for them and I just like literally want them to like integrate me into their life so I can be a part of those kids. And I think that's the hardest part. Is I have so few opportunities to have interactions with kids, you know?
Mhm.
And like let's not even like I could get into it, but we could just literally make an entire episode about like let's not talk about the fact that like I have no village, it takes a village to like I have no village. I have I got like 3 people that I trust and that's about it. And that's not a village. And
No.
like I'm not saying anything negative about people who raised kids like on their own, no support. That like you're badasses. No disrespect here. But when I think of having a child, I want them to have what I initially had like growing up, like before I knew how effed up my family was, which was this resemblance of like a village. Like especially like my Aunt Vi, my Aunt Teresa, like my Uncle Nick, like my mom, my dad, my grandparent, my grandma and grandpa on my mom's side, like I knew I had them
Mhm.
growing up. And like even thinking now like boom, I have a kid. Like okay, they have me, they have Cody, they have mom, they have grandpa, and then they have you and Mike, and that's it. And that's not saying that that's not enough, but you're also 300 miles away.
Yeah. Being
And
there
that's what
virtually supporting.
right. And that's what really kills me because, part of the whole thing was like my grandma and grandpa were already well, my grandma didn't work, but my grandpa was retired by the time mom started having kids. So they could just drop everything, you know, cancel their euchre date night with the neighbor
Yeah.
and just come down and watch us or hang out with us or have a weekend. Like that don't freaking exist anymore.
Sadly, no.
My mom is 61 and still working full time. Like my grandfather has been retired since he was Jesus Christ. Oh god, I want to say 40 something? No, 50 something. Longer than I have been alive, he has been retired.
Yeah, that's actually insane.
I mean, he did like, he put in like extra hours and shit to retire early. It was a whole thing, but regardless, um and that shit just doesn't exist anymore. And that's enough of being sad because I will start crying. So it's just been like a really emotional, like deep thinking kind of week. first week of the year, you got to get those thoughts out.
Yeah.
And like that's not even mentioning the whole body image thing that's going on in my head. That's a whole other story. I'm fighting against some mental health demons there, but like we're doing okay. Um but yeah, you had something to say?
Oh shit, yeah. So the whole thing about M saying that, well, this is your first fantasy game. Oh, technically all fucking video games are fantasy.
Technically, yes.
Just saying. So, I mean, like, I don't know what the ah ah. So, what I feel like she meant, I'm not sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry.
It's any and all at this point. It's all good.
Fair. Okay. I feel like what they meant to say was this is your first open world game.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Number 2. You just because you are taking a longer than everybody else, right? Because that's how
Mhm.
you feel. Are you having fun
Mhm.
doing it?
Yes.
Are you having fun collecting everything?
Yes.
Reading books and shit?
Yes.
Then you're playing the game fucking right.
Yeah.
You can take your fucking time. This game is literally hundreds of hours.
Yeah.
There are 12 fucking endings.
Mhm.
You have origin stories to play.
Mhm.
Well, that you can play, right?
Yeah.
There's different romancing options. Like this game, I don't feel like anybody's truly fucking beat it, right?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, sure, you beat the campaign, cool. But you can go back through and do it again and get different results.
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand why they have this mentality to like beat you down because you haven't beat it yet. You're still in Act 2. Yeah, well, I'm also now in Act 1 and I'm still having fun and my game got corrupted. I had 80 hours into the fucking one save file. Do I care? No, because I'm having fucking fun.
Yeah.
So they need to lay off on that fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
Because I have played many of fantasy games according to their version of fantasy games, right?
Yeah.
Not everybody has the time to just dive in, right? Like I have a problem and it's an addiction. I have a problem where I hyper focus on games.
Mhm.
I It took me 80 hours to beat fucking Persona 5.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
But I hyper focus on games. So all I want to do is play that game. I don't want to do anything else. Or I wake up, I want to play the game, right? It's a problem. It's a fucking addiction. People are addicted to drugs. I'm addicted to video games.
Yeah.
I woke up this morning, not this morning. I woke up, okay, I didn't go to bed until 5 last night. I
Yeah.
woke up at 12.
Uh-huh.
Guess what my happy little ass has been doing since?
Playing.
Yes. Guess what Mike is currently doing?
Playing.
Yes. Whether I'm playing my save file with him or I'm playing my alone character, right?
Mhm.
It's a problem. So I feel like M is the same kind of person I am,
Yeah.
where we hyper focus.
Mhm.
And that's not fair. Because I wouldn't hold
Yeah.
my video games gaming standards up to anybody, right? It's
Yeah.
a serious fucking problem. I don't 90% of the time I don't even want to fucking talk to anyone. I don't want to go out and go to like I didn't even want to go to fucking Texas Roadhouse. I just wanted to sit here and play the game. That was 2 hours. That was 2 hours wasted. You know what I mean? It's just
Yeah, I get you.
it pisses me off a lot because like everybody is their own fucking person. If you want to explore every little fucking crevice you can in that game,
Mhm.
Do it. It's a beautiful fucking game and you should.
Yeah.
End rant. Okay.
I just looked at my PlayStation app just to have an idea of how many hours I'm at, just for context.
Okay, baby, tell me.
I'm at 72 hours.
Autumn, do you want to know how much I have?
I'm sure, 2 something?
No.
200 something.
104. When did I get this game? Hold
Um,
on.
3 weeks ago, I
1 second. Let me look.
think? Yeah.
When did I buy this game?
When did I buy this game?
I bought this game on December 27th. A
Yeah,
problem.
yeah. Maybe a little bit.
I'm just saying.
Maybe just a
And
little.
that's not even including what's on my Xbox because I bought it for my Xbox first.
Right.
So, like, people need to stop comparing other people's game progress to their own.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm not saying, like, oh, I'm better than you because I have 104 hours. No, it's seriously a fucking problem.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. I guess the biggest frustration is just like I was so hesitant to actually get into this game. Like, yes, I talked about, oh, like maybe I'll get it, and then I got it. And it's like, if anything, I would just like advice on how to move forward. Like, I don't need to know, like, oh, like, you just don't know what you're doing, or, you should do this better. It's like, how about you just tell me, like, I know there's tricks and tips, and like, I know that, like, I don't utilize my team well. Like, my party
girl,
is
same.
I know my team is like literally so squishy, it's ridiculous. I know this, but like, yeah, it's one of those things. It's like it's a double-edged sword, just like every goddamn thing else in my life. It's like I just want to enjoy it, but I also want to be able to accomplish something, because my problem is I have so many games I have not finished, and it drives me insane. Like, I'll
Okay,
never finish Resident Evil. Like, you don't understand. Like, Resident Evil 2 and 3, especially the remakes, I will never finish those. They are too difficult. Even on easy, I can't get through them.
1 second. I'm gonna hold on. Guys, next weekend is the planning video, okay?
Okay.
Next weekend. Sorry. Because we're gonna fucking talk about this. I am gonna help you as much as I can. I don't have any knowledge on this fucking game, and I've been in it for 104 fucking hours. I mess up all the fucking time. I don't know how to use my party. Right now, I have all the girls. Do I know what the fuck I'm doing half the time? Fuck no. Sometimes I go to jump and I accidentally dash. Like, fuck me, right? I didn't want to do that because now I can't attack. Anyway, I know where you're at. You're in Char's Temple, right?
Yeah, Char, the Gauntlet of Char, yeah.
Okay. So, unfortunately, you have to do all four of the trials. Now, I will
Mhm.
tell you, I guess, okay, so hmm. One of them is like really, really fucking annoying. And
Mhm.
I didn't even do it because Mike did it for me, right? It's really annoying.
Mhm.
But the other three are fine. One of them, you have to get to the other side. It's like a maze thing, right?
Mhm.
Just, go to there's three doors, right?
Mhm.
Go to the door all the way to your right,
Okay.
and you go straight there. It's like a
Gotcha.
hidden fucking wall. I tried to go the normal way because there's like these shadows and traps you have to like jump over, and if the shadow catches you, like it reverts you back.
Mhm.
Mike found it, and that's literally how you do it.
Gotcha.
There's one where you fight yourself. I recommend you just taking yourself and like degrouping from your party
Yeah.
just to fight yourself. Take off your armor. You can, I know I told you to take off your weapon, leave your weapon on, it's fine. Just take off your armor so they don't have high AC.
Yeah.
Um, the third one is the really fucking annoying one that I was talking about. So it's like cubes, right? Like there's three cubes and you need to get to the farthest cube to get the orb.
Mhm.
Um there if you'll notice there's a pattern on the ground
Yeah.
and it's like the yellow. You have to follow the yellow
Got you.
on the actual like platform. Like it looks like it's darkness and you can't walk on it. Like you probably jump to your death or whatever. It's not. It's just
Mhm.
invisible. You can go outside of the boundaries, but how much? Like you can only do it 3 times, and if you do it more than that, it kills you.
Got you.
So it's very frustrating. I would degroup from that too.
Right.
There's only hold on. There's 4 orbs, right? 5 orbs, 4 orbs.
I think it's supposed to be 4, but you can get the 5th one from killing what's his face.
Which you did beautifully, by the way.
Terrifying.
I loved it. I actually fought him. I loved that. I didn't know that was a fucking thing.
It seems like any literally him, the surgeon of Shar, whatever the frick his name was, Malleus or whatever.
Yeah.
And there's one other one who's like the Toll House, which I want to find them because they give you a weapon that's really interesting.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I can tell you where they are too.
Um, you can make them kill themselves too.
And this is why I
They
should
can,
play Bard because charisma is fucking peak, damn it.
yeah, it's really making me never want to play anything but I have already made Vera, so like Vera Vera has been made. Also, guys, Vera has been made. The Tav for Astarion has been created.
Yeah, she's so pretty. I love her.
She is already like instead of going the so Briar when you first meet Astarion, he's like, "Oh yeah, one of those, things you fought them, like kill it." Briar was like, "Hell yeah, like I'll kill it." And it's all good. Like it's pretty like it's like he doesn't try to, slit your throat. Um However, because Vera, I want to play her as like very like instinctual because she's terrified. So like she either says exactly what's on her mind or she's trying to flee from everything.
Fair.
So she is like, yeah, no, you can deal with that yourself. And he pulls a knife on her, which I was just like, oh, it's love. It's love. There we go. Um Which it's just funny because I'm just like, she would just be crying. In my head, she'd just be crying. It's like, this is a really bad day. Um,
Question, really quick.
yes, yes.
Have you gone to Moonrise Towers already?
No.
Good. Okay. I'm gonna give you a tip really quick
Uh-huh.
because I fucked it up in my last playthrough. Do
Gotcha.
you have the quest to save the gnomes from?
Uh, I don't know if I have free the tieflings. I don't know about the
Yeah,
gnome.
okay, it's the same thing. Okay.
Okay,
So
yeah.
what you're gonna want to do is I don't even know how the fuck I did it. So you're gonna want to let them escape before you
Mhm.
progress the story any further
Yeah.
because if you don't, they die.
Oh, well,
So I fucked
great.
that up. There are guards down there and you might just end up having to fight,
Yeah.
but there's a way to get them out. It's like there's a fucking wall that you can break them out. Either way, yeah. So you're gonna want to save them before progressing the story because I fucked that up so bad. I was like,
Yeah.
oh no, they're dead.
All right.
Oh no,
And
shit.
that's another thing, and, like, I get that that's, like, quote, unquote, "realistic," right? Like, in real life, like, let's say you are traveling just like your character. There's gonna be 1,000 places that you need to be, and you have to personally decide which one is highest priority, right?
Hmm.
And reality is, like, more than likely, you will F up and screw something up at
Yeah.
one point.
Did you find the little girl?
The tiefling
Yeah.
girl? No, I have not found Mall.
Oh, not Mall.
Not Mall.
The other one. Wait, hold on.
Arabella?
Yes.
No.
Did you save her?
I saved her, yeah.
Okay, so she's gonna be in the graveyard.
Okay.
E
Can
I,
I exit the gauntlet once I'm in it?
yeah, there's a waypoint.
Okay. Because I was gonna say I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, she's in the graveyard. So what I did through my first playthrough is she was at my camp. I was supposed to find her parents. I progressed the fucking story, the same thing that happened to the gnomes. I went to go find her parents. Guess where I found her fucking parents?
How's it feeling?
Yep, and they were dead as fuck.
Yeah, I've already found them dead.
Oh, so they're
Um,
always dead?
yeah, you can't save them, apparently.
Oh.
So, not looking for that conversation.
Oh, she hated me when I told her.
Oh yeah, it's not gonna be fun.
Oh no. I thought I could save
Yeah.
them.
No, not to my knowledge. You
Oh,
cannot.
well, that's fucking shit.
Yeah. Almost makes her like make you wish you didn't save her somewhat.
Literally, yeah, like, fuck, man.
Yeah.
That's
It's
a
rough.
poor little girl. Anyway, okay, so fuck it,
Yeah.
scratch that.
Yeah.
I mean, you can still go get her if you want, but like,
Right.
whatever,
Yeah.
her parents are dead.
Right.
Who
But
cares?
like that's like the biggest thing, and it's part of like my problem playing because like I've said before, Briar is kind of like how I would play, like if I was in the situation, how I would deal with it, right?
Yeah,
Like I'm not going in with like specific goals. I'm just playing it as I would play it
yeah,
or live it, whatever. Um, Me personally, I would be trying to save every living person that I can, or non-living person. I don't give a shit. If I can save them, I'm gonna save them.
yeah,
But the problem is there is no actual order to things. Like you're not gonna find an order of things to continue like list online because the reality of it is open. You can do whatever you want.
yeah,
The problem is some things will have consequences that you do not figure out until later.
yeah,
So for me, especially in act 2, like I'm trying to get like all these little extra bosses cuz all of the ones I've done so far are optional. Jurgis or whatever his name is
yeah,
optional. Um Malleus optional. The other one, the Toll House one that I want to do, optional. But I like to do them not only because I like the experience, because
yeah,
I
that's
need
nice.
it, and the weapons are nice. But like I am trying to make sure I don't miss anything. And I've entered the gauntlet, did not run into Balthazar. I don't know where that guy is. I have no clue. None.
Hold on, you fought.
No, I fought Gargus. Balthazar is a
No,
whole.
I know. Hold on. You fought the skeleton guys.
Yes.
He's in the room to your left after you enter like open space.
That's probably why I didn't, because I saw the, like, pronged cat tail thing, and I was like, "Oh, let me go there," and then ran into Yargis.
Yeah. Okay, well, when you stream again, don't worry. I got you. I'll show you. I'll kind of
Okay.
try to guide you there.
But, like, yeah, so, like, I was happy because I got the whole like, I know about the ascension now, like, that was my goal is even though I'm not romancing him in Briars. I want to make sure that he still gets taken care of. I like to take care of the characters in my party. Their quests are important to me. Um,
Oh my god. Ascended Historian
Historian.
is such a dick.
Yeah.
Fucking TikTok is like worshiping the ground he walks on.
And hey, I don't yuck anybody's yum. I don't diss anybody's kink. I'm not that person. Like, you do you, whatever makes you happy, as long as you ain't hurting nobody, you ain't hurting yourself. That's my motto. However, you're allowed to like Ascended Astarion if it, you know, gets you excited. We'll put that lightly.
Look,
However, however, trying to justify that it's his good ending, so you feel better about doing it because you think he's hotter that way, is when it gets a little wonky. Because yes, he gets to walk in the sun, and yes, he XYZ. He loses any resemblance of who he was.
literally.
That's not Astarion anymore.
Look,
That's Cazador 2.0.
I get that people like degrading, right? They like
Yeah,
to be
like
degraded. No, a Ascended Astarian literally thinks you are fucking beneath him.
exactly.
That
Yes.
you are just a fucking another fucking pawn. Like, he does not love you.
Yeah. Exactly. And it's
He's
like,
just an abusive piece of shit.
yeah, it's oh god, it's
Oh my god, though, I'm gonna have to romance him in my fucking private game because I swear to God, that scene I sent you,
the leg thing.
I was like, look, I wasn't even into him before, but
You're
like,
like, I wasn't an Astarion girly.
god damn, that in the song, it's like, there's gonna be some fucking Wattpad
There's
stories based on this shit.
oh my god. The leg thing. That's all everyone talks about, the leg, and it's
Yeah.
true. So true. My favorite thing, and it was from one of Neil Newbon's live streams. Is somebody in the chat when he was, streaming or whatever you want to call it. I don't know if it's streaming when people are just like talking, but whatever. Um, it was. Have you seen Gustarian?
Yes.
Okay, it was talking about Gustarian, and basically someone made the comment, um, "I was a lesbian, not anymore, honk." And somebody in the comments was like, "Yeah, that's the thing about Astarion is that like confuses everybody. Ace people are confused with themselves. Lesbian people are confused with themselves." And I'm like, honestly accurate. Honestly
Yeah.
quite accurate.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's like what? What?
It's a problem.
It's a little bit of a problem.
Oh, and then people like, have you seen the videos of people with their guardian?
Yes.
I
Yes.
That is something I cannot do. I'm sorry.
You wanna know what my favorite thing is?
What?
So Guardian for Briar, no plans, like no backstory. Like it's not like the image of her, mentor or some shit like that. No, just just made a Guardian because I forgot about it. Vera, however, I made her Guardian in the image of her mentor, the archivist before her.
Mm-hmm.
So like she will obviously not want to rote like if he gets anything, she's gonna be like, I am wholly confused of what's going on right now. She's
Yeah.
literally it's gonna be as close to options where it's confusion because that's her dead mentor.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
I can't do it. I'm sorry.
I know. It's no, it's not for me.
No
Not for
thanks.
me. Oh, and like speaking ascended versus unascended, right?
Yeah.
Everyone's like, well, I would rather have like a steamy romance scene than like a weepy one because the graveyard one ultimately is like much more heartfelt. It's much less about like let's do it and like more like this is me claiming my life back, right?
Yeah.
Versus ascended is like you're mine now. And like here's the thing, maybe I'm in the wrong here, but I prefer a little weepy love scene over ascended.
Agreed.
Also, excuse me, but Sex on Top of Your Grave is pretty metal.
Dude, dead
Just saying.
ass.
Like, that's some Mary Shelley shit. So, like, props there. Just saying, you know?
I saw one of Shadowheart too. Same
Which
scene.
one? Okay, gotcha.
Still, I don't know. It's still
Have you seen the Dark Justice? I
no.
cannot. I've not seen the whole scene,
Wait, are you talking about
the romance scene.
her and Astarion?
No, this
Oh,
is like if you're romancing her with just an average Tav. Um, the Dark Justiciar. Please, for the love of God, forgive me with my Midwest speech impediment, guys. Um, that romance scene is something else. There's blood involved, is all I'm gonna say.
okay. Yeah, it's the same one I'm thinking of. They just had
Okay, yes,
they were just
yeah,
playing her. Okay.
right. Blood involved.
Yeah, I also it was also to the same song.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yep.
Um,
Uh just yep.
yep. Versus Saloon Night romance scene is super duper cute. There's a theme here, guys. There's a theme. Generally speaking, power for these people is not what they need. Is
Did you want her to
I
become
don't know. Only because I knew what that entitled, and it's honestly not to make parallels without fully playing the game, God forbid. It's basically the same thing as Ascended, but like she's in her own mind, right? But because of her worship of Shar does not allow for anything but her. Like you can only your existence is for her. So your romance with her becomes secondary and she becomes distant. Like she's still romancing you, but it's not anything like it was before that point.
okay, then you're gonna want to go in with her.
Okay, I was planning on it. I was planning on it.
Okay, because if you just send her in alone,
Yeah, no, I was planning on going in with her. Um, but yeah. So, yeah, it was power oh my freaking god, I could go on for days. Almost every single companion, if they get what they technically want, which is like power, it is everything they don't need. Gale is included in this.
I didn't know. I don't know anything about Gales.
Okay. Okay. There is this crown.
Oh yeah,
I
okay, yep.
the crown, which will turn him into a god.
Oh, that's why he's so obsessed with it.
Yes.
Okay.
And literally like every like I mean, realistically, the only person you know who cares about him outside of, the companions and your Tav, if you choose, is Tara.
Yeah.
But Tara is literally like, there's a scene if you play as Origin Gale, where she's like, if you go through with this, you're going to break my heart. You're going to break your mother's heart, and there'll be no one to mourn you. Like once you basically, shed off your mortal coil kind of thing. And It's 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 nothing he needs. None of these people need goddamn power. They need therapy.
Yeah.
They all need therapy. But realistically, therapy is romance in this game, frankly. Romance and found family is as much therapy as these people get.
Sadly, yeah.
Yeah. So that's Gale. Karlak really doesn't poor Karlak just gets the raw end of the deal no matter what you do.
Oh.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I don't
No,
mean to
it's
be
okay.
bearer of bad news. Carlac gets screwed no matter what you do. Makes me sad. They're apparently gonna work on that, and everyone's like, "Oh, that's so fan servicey." Like, just let some characters have. No, you know what? No,
She deserves a good ending.
you know what? I don't care. Give somebody else a third terrible, terrible ending. I don't give a shit. She deserves a good ending. She deserves it. I'm sorry. Um. Will, I don't really know as much. I'm gonna be honest. I know the very least, literally the least about his kind of story. I feel bad about that because he's genuinely like kind of a fun character, but like yeah, he kind of has Mary Jane syndrome a little bit,
Yeah,
tiny bit.
a little bit.
Not his fault. Um, and then Lae'zelle's is actually pretty tragic too. You bet you didn't know this, or do you?
No.
Okay, so you know her people's like goddess, right?
Yeah.
Um, yeah, she's bad, like really bad. Like if you allow Lae'zel to basically like I think it's like dedicate herself. Once again, I'm very familiar with some, less familiar with others. If you like let her follow, the guidance of forgot Velas I want to say Velasic, and I know that's a pickle, but forgive me. Um, the god, her goddess.
Hmm.
Um, she'll die because the goddess is an undead who basically leeches off of her followers to stay alive.
Yeah, that's fair.
So like if Lae'zel like dedicates herself to her goddess, she will die.
Yeah, she into Lululand a lot of the time.
Yeah, it's kind of sad. Yeah, it's sad. It's actually very sad. It's very sad. But yeah. So I have a lot, so much to do. And then they're like act 3 is just like a cluster, you know what, because it's like 50,000 tasks in one. And I'm like,
Yeah.
"Oh great." So even more overwhelming. I love it. I love it.
Yeah, I didn't get very far into it, but can agree.
Also, Minthara,
Mm-hmm.
Minthara. I am pissed because I want to like not kill her sort of in Vera's story
Mm-hmm.
only so she shows up at Moonlight Rise Towers and then you can make her a companion
Yeah.
because like she actually is from the OG, like the first two
Yeah.
games, which I found out thank you TikTok. Um and like she's super interesting. Plus I actually love her voice like hardcore. Um and plus the whole the TikTok you sent me of the clown,
Yeah.
that killed me. We will be hailed as heroes.
Yep.
That killed me. It was a great wedding. Oh god, that got me. Uh yeah. But yeah, part of me wants to just like temporarily knock her out.
That's what I did. Hopefully I did it correctly.
Right. You can easily do that as long as you don't use magic as like your last few like hits. If you magic kill them, you can't temporarily. Magic will kill them, kill them.
Oh
It
no,
has
yeah,
to be
we
a
were
physical attack.
we were doing physical attacks.
Okay, okay. I was gonna say because like yeah, I made that mistake with another character that I wanted to keep alive. Yeah, I killed them. Um, whoopsie. Don't remember who it was now. It's been so long. Um, yeah,
Don't
but
fuck the bear. I agree with Shadowheart's voice actress. Why? Like,
why?
literally,
Why?
why?
That's another. Thank you for mentioning Halls, and thank you for at least mentioning because that side quest I have to figure out because I got the broken Lear to wake up what's his freaking face.
Yeah.
So like when do I do that? Do I do that? Do I leave the gauntlet and go there first? Do I like finish the gauntlet and then do it? Do I hit the toll keeper and make him kill herself first? Like how do you pick what to do first?
I
It's
mean,
frustrating.
I would just finish the temple
Yeah,
and then move on to one of the other ones.
probably correct. I do have to
Just
find Balthazar.
just finish what you're doing.
Yeah.
You gotta work in
Yeah,
steps.
I'm trying. It's hard.
I know it is.
So hard.
Like Mike and I are doing the Underdark right now.
Underdark. Yeah.
And I was like, no, we have to go find the crush. And he's like, dude, that's in Act 2. I was like, no, it's not. And he's like, yeah, it is. I was like, oh, fuck, you're right.
It's like, oh shit. Damn it.
Yeah. So just finish what you're doing.
Yeah. And then I found out, did you run across the Monster Hunter in Act 1?
Yeah, it took me a minute to find him because I found out about that.
Did you kill him?
Yeah.
Okay. Me too. Apparently we're gonna regret that. Not sure why, but we're apparently gonna regret it.
Oh no. Thanks,
Couldn't
Mike.
find why. Couldn't
Mike
find out why,
Mike
but
did it. He's Astarian's in his group.
I did it because I obviously at the time was still trying to romance Astarion.
I love that scene though.
Good scene.
His name is
Good scene.
Astarion. Don't be suspicious. Don't
Just
be
don't be
suspicious.
suspicious.
Oh, don't be
Exactly.
suspicious.
What's this? Don't be suspicious. It's
Uh,
like you're being really freaking suspicious.
no, there's no way. You're not him. You're in the
You're
sunlight.
not.
Oh no,
Ha
now
ha ha ha. Ha.
I'm afraid. I kind of want to look it up now.
I'm kind of
Oh,
you know what,
okay. Yeah, I'm
let me
going to too.
um maybe it's like if you actually care about something. Maybe it's like that kind of you'll be sorry. Maybe. Grandel. Let's see. Let's see. I don't see anything that is a negative.
Oh my god. Speaking of that, in Act 1, when you let Astarion bite you, I was curious. I didn't know what happened if you let him, and you know what I mean? And if you
And you
failed.
fail. Yeah.
Motherfucker killed me.
Uh-huh.
And then I
Uh-huh.
come back to life, and he's like, "Oh my god, you're alive.
Oh
You
my
were knocked
god.
out pretty hard. Something happened."
Like, no bitch, you killed me.
Okay.
I saved myself just fine. I saved myself just fine. You know, stats amaze. But no, it was that what was it? What was it? It was something funny. Oh, I think I had to use the inspiration point actually to keep to re-roll, if I remember
Yeah.
correctly. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to
But
see what would happen.
yeah. I gotta be honest, I keep thinking about it because I think it's freaking hilarious. Like, if you're romancing anyone outside of Astarion, right?
Mm.
But you continually let him feed on you. I literally think of it as like everybody at the camp is just like, oh, they're just they're just helping him out. You know, he's hungry. It's fine. Like it's just his daily meal. It's fine.
It's definitely a romantic thing for Astarion.
Yeah, I know. And it's like I keep agreeing to it as Briar. I'm like, I feel so bad, but I can't not do it. Also, I have a little bit of a backstory for Vera outside of just being an archivist.
Ooh, tell.
Finally. Actually, it's like leading up to like getting, kidnapped on the ship. So she basically has like a very small radius that she feels comfortable in.
Yeah.
Because she's got a little bit of agoraphobia. She's a little bit of a like as much as you can call an archives a home. Um, she's a little bit of a homebody. Um, but sometimes she gets a little restless, as we all do, even if we're a little, stuck in our ways. And that day she decides she's gonna go to a local tavern that she sometimes frequents, like usually for dinner. Um, and sure enough, that's when beam me up Scotty happens. Um,
I,
um, So one, I love the idea that she like wakes up on the ship and is instantly not only terrified but pissed off that the one time she decides to like venture out in like months, she gets abducted.
Love it.
Um, but yeah, and like I have this like little head cannon, if you will, that like at night, um, when she decides to kind of roam the streets. This sounds really freaking creepy. Don't get me wrong, but I love it. Um, she decides to try to start her own archival files on the local people. So she'll like sit outside of like businesses that are open late and like just watch the people, but she'll never let herself like go in and try to actually be a part of it. Um so she's kind of she's kind of a stalker and a lurker a little bit. But I love her. And like let's not talk about the great like kind of like not back and forth, but like Astarion like has freedom for the first time in 200 years. Vera's had nothing but the freedom to do whatever she wants, but she's too terrified to ever take a step.
Yeah.
So like you have a nice like little angst in there cuz like I love that cuz like I just love a little I like what was that? Like not it's not necessarily angst. It's a little bit of a push and pull there. I like it.
Yeah,
It
it's
makes me
cute.
happy. Yeah, I'm happy about it. I'm excited. But I still got to make the Gale tab. I got to do it. I got to figure it out. It's got to happen. Um I was thinking sorcerer. I just don't know which like subclass.
Yeah, I don't know shit about Sorcerer. I can look it up for you, but
I got it's like there's wild, elemental and draconic.
yeah, I don't know.
Wild is fun because basically anytime you cast a spell, it can have an unexpected side effect
Oh,
basically.
I love that. Like you're just a hot mess.
Exactly.
Oh no,
Yes.
yeah. Do that one.
Yeah, yeah, I'm thinking that. Race is like the really hard one because I'm so attached for some reason to like elves and half elves. Um, don't know why. Do not know why. Um, don't know.
Well, I don't
M
think
was
there's a
saying
problem with that.
tiefling. M said tiefling or drow.
Drow is fun
Yeah,
because you can like just walk through the goblins because they're like your underling, you know what I mean?
yeah.
Um, I like Drow. I my last couple of characters were Drow, and then I made a Tiefling, and I'm like absolutely in love with her. So I don't know. It's like it's really up to you. I wouldn't don't play Tiefling if you don't like Tiefling. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, like I have nothing against tiefling, obviously. Like I like all of like exploring all of them, but also at the same time I was like, what about like another human? Because like think about it this way, Gale's whole thing is like wanting to be above and more godlike. And what better than another human to be like, yo, like a human magic user, like, yo, you're fine just the way you are.
Yeah, no, yeah, I would. Yeah, you can do human. You don't really
I
run
just gotta
into many humans,
no. No. I
so
think let's see. Let me look real fast on like good old Baldur's Gate wiki, which I have open at all times.
oh,
Gale, 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 Gale. Also, there is an archivist in Act 3.
is there?
There is. Yes. It's part of the House of Hope.
Makes sense.
Yep. Just a knowledge battle between Vera and him, just like who knows more. Okay, Gale. Gale, 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 Gale. Watch out for that tree. Don't know. I don't know. That was random. Did you watch George of the Jungle growing up?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
George,
Good.
George, George of the
George of
Jungle.
the Jungle, watch out for that tree.
I loved George of the Jungle.
Yes. Good one. Jesus Christ. Help me here. What's going on? I know. Okay. Give me a second. Give me a second. Wrong Baldur's Gate 3 wiki. There's two. There's two of them. One is Fextra Life. I don't know if that like is the company before they went to what Larian Studios, but it's
Yeah.
called Lextra Life, which I'm like, okay, not what I want. Gale. Baldur's Gate 3. Okay. Go down. Hello. Dear Lord Jesus. What the Jesus Christ was that? Freaking love that. Okay. Notable humans. Um, Aridin,
Yeah, of course.
Gortash,
Ew.
Gale, forget how to Minsk, I think is how you say his name. Volo and Will.
Yeah, not very
Will,
many.
yeah, no. Um, so okay, well, might have to be making that soon.
Tonight, make it
But what
tonight.
what kind of aesthetic are we going? Like humans don't have to be normal colors, you know? Like I'm sure they can be funky colored. Like within reason though, obviously. But let's see like I'm going to look up a random. Maybe it'll be really normal. But she can't look anything like Mistra.
No.
Nothing like Mistra.
God, no.
Absolutely nothing like her. Let's see. Okay. So, normal hair colors. I can work with that. I can work with that. And normal eye colors. I can literally work with this. Although Gortash has some kind of weird blue shit in his hair.
Yeah, I don't understand
He just went through an emo phase. It's fine.
it.
Oh, she's pretty. Okay, she has like white hair. But I want to go away from that. I want to go away from that. Mayrina. She had kind of like brown hair? Yeah, she had like brown hair. I'm like, now I'm going through a list of freaking sacrificed cultist.
Ew,
Oh,
Marina.
yeah, Mayrina. Yeah.
Fuck that bitch.
Sister Rose, the patient. Or I'm sorry, the penitent. The penitent
You can make her like a kind of look
kind of look.
like Yennefer from The Witcher.
Oh, okay.
You
I know of her.
the jet black hair, maybe not the
Yeah, yeah.
purple eyes because it's supposed to be normal.
Right.
But you could say the purple eyes is all the arcana you have built up in you. But
Yeah,
I
right.
mean,
Yeah. Could.
you can kind of make her like a gothic mommy without being a gothic mommy. You know what I mean?
Gothic mommy not being a gothic mommy. Here's the thing. I'm gonna be realistic with you here. Cosplay idea. If it was not for the heavy makeup that would be involved, can you take a guess?
Heavy makeup.
Heavy eye makeup. Does that help?
Shadowheart?
No, 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 no. We're side character.
Side character. Heavy makeup.
I referred to her as the soft goth.
I don't know.
Give me a second here. I'll send you a picture. How about that? Because guess what? I said it and then I forgot. Oh wait, I remember her name. Give me a second here. Give me a second. Isabel.
Oh, yeah, Isabel. He needs to dye her
It,
blonde.
I know I need to just do it. Are
Just
you
do
gonna
it.
come up and do it? I don't trust nobody up here. Are you kidding? There's not a hairstylist up here that I would trust.
We'll talk about it.
We'll talk. We'll talk.
Once the snow melts. Like when it's
Once the
not
snow melts.
when it's not
Shh.
snowing anymore, right? Because
Once the snow melts.
it did snow.
When the snow melts, what does it become?
I'll drive up there and
I
I'll do your
just I
hair.
just I just threw the fruits basket at you and you just went right past it.
Wait, what?
When the snow melts, what does it become?
Ice?
Spring.
Oh yeah. It doesn't become ice. I'm dumb. I'm tired. Excuse me. The fuck did I just say?
Oh God, you're adorable.
Okay, yeah. In spring, I will absolutely come up and dye your hair. I'll bleach it.
Okay. Okay.
I'll take
Terrifying.
I'll take a couple days off work too.
Terrifying, but kind of intriguing at the same time.
No, yeah, I'll do it.
But yes, I was thinking about that the other day. I'm like, I really like love her for the like 40 minutes I've seen of her because I kept getting her killed.
Yeah, she's cute.
She's adorable.
All right, you ready to wrap it up?
Yeah, we'll wrap it up.
I'm obviously not in my right mind because I just said that when the
Yes, you
snow
did.
melts, it becomes ice. So,
Yeah, that's very true. Alrighty. Um, next week we'll do planning,
yes,
guys. Next
next
week.
week. Sorry,
We
I
promise.
I got on a tangent. I'm
And then
sorry.
I just went right along with it, right off the cliff. It was fun. It
I
was fun. That's
swear
all
to
right.
God, next weekend is the planning video.
We we had a long week.
Dude, too
Like
long.
we needed to decompress.
We didn't even really get to talk that much either.
I know. Yeah. That's becoming a genuine problem though. Like
Yeah.
we'll figure it out though. I actually, before we close, it is an idea for one of the weeks or months actually.
Okay.
I think that we need to do a podcast listening party once
Yes,
every like week or 2 weeks.
I'm down with that.
Cuz I think we're going to tackle the Magnus archives cuz I think you'll be obsessed with it.
I'm down.
Okay.
We can absolutely do that.
Okay, we will figure it out. Alrighty, guys. We absolutely adore you. Happy New Year. Welcome to year 2 of the shit show. And as always, I am Autumn, aka Firefly.
I am Moxie, aka Amy, aka I'm stupid.
And this has been the Nerdy Archives. As always, be safe out there, guys. It's a crazy world.
When snow melts, it does not
Bye.
become ice.
Correct.
Okay, bye.
Bye.